kindergartners. Today we're going to read Let's Meet a Firefighter. We're continuing our talk about fire and fire safety, and this is one of our last books that we're going to read about fire safety, and it's called Let's Meet a Firefighter. It's written by Gina Bellisario. She's our author, and what does an author do? Very good. An author writes the words. Our illustrator is Ed Meyer. An illustrator, what do they do? Very good. They draw or create the pictures. And remember, at the very beginning of the year, we called you guys illustrators because you guys were just drawing. And now we call you authors because you're writing words. All right. Our book today is called Let's Meet a Firefighter. And at the end, I'm going to ask you, what do you think our book was all about? What was the main idea? All right, and then I'm going to ask you to try to remember some details. So it's important that when I'm reading our story, you make sure you're being a good listener. All right, here we go. Our class is visiting a fire station. We want to find out what a firefighter does. We meet Jim, the firefighter. I solve problems called emergencies, says Firefighter Jim. Does that mean you put out fires? Asked Juliana. Firefighter Jim says he does a lot more than fight fires. He helps out at traffic accidents. He rescues people trapped by floods. But mostly he deals with medical emergencies. Sometimes people who are sick or hurt need help fast, and a fire department ambulance can often get there the fastest. Firefighters also fight plenty of fires. They put out fires in buildings and save people in danger. Some firefighters stop wildfires. These fires burn in forests and fields. So wildfires are fires that are burning in forests and fields. When I grow up, I want to help people in emergencies, says Maya. That's what I said too, said Firefighter Jim. After high school, I went to a fire academy. I learned how firefighters do their job. Then I became a firefighter. You mean an emergency fighter, says Maya. Firefighter Jim uses rescue tools for emergencies. He keeps the tools inside his fire truck. An axe, this is an axe, opens windows. A fire hose carries water. Jim's air pack holds oxygen. A fire can fill a room with smoke. The pack gives Jim clean air. He breathes the air through a mask on his face. So a lot of times if you ever go to a firehouse, they'll show you the equipment that they wear. And this is one of the things that they wear. And a lot of times it makes their voice sound a little funny. So if you were ever at your house and maybe there's a fire and you hear a voice that sounds a little funny and muffled, but they're calling out, is there anyone in here? It might be a little scary because it doesn't sound like someone normally, but that is a firefighter and they're coming to check and get you. So make sure that you yell out and say that you're there. I wear the air pack with my firefighting clothes, says Firefighter Jim. Firefighting clothes are called bunker gear. Special pants and coats protect Jim against burns. This bunker gear keeps him safe in fires up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than most ovens. Ooh, we had to turn our heads. A fire truck is a tool too. It's also called a hook and ladder truck. A metal ladder on top helps firefighters climb 100 feet high. Ladder hooks latch onto a roof. They keep the ladder steady against a building. Firefighter Jim is more than an emergency fighter. He teaches the community about fire safety. Gavin thinks that makes Jim a hero. Last week, Jim visited Gavin's home. He helped Gavin's family make a fire escape plan. The plan shows them how to escape if their home is ever on fire. Firefighter Jim also visits schools. He came to our school during Fire Safety Week. We practiced ways to escape a fire and we learned how to prevent one. Firefighter Jim gives us a hand with fire safety. So we give our safety helper a hand too. All right, so at the end we see a glossary, and that helps us know that this book is nonfiction. It gave us facts, but it did have fictional characters, didn't it? Back here, it also talks about a fire escape plan, which you should have talked about when you did your fire safety book on that plan of where you're going to meet. This is a good time to to talk about all of these things that you should be talking about with your family as to what you guys would do if there was ever a fire at your house. Now remember, just like at school, this is a practice. We just are practicing so that we're prepared if anything were to ever happen. All right, kindergartners, I hope you have a great time and have enjoyed our reading of firefighter books, and also learned a little bit more about what they do. All right, we're going to go ahead and do some phonemic awareness next. So I need you to get those hands ready so that we can get started. All right, kindergartners, are you ready to do our onset and rhymes? Get your hands ready. Are you ready? Here's my first word. My first word is hen. Good, our word is hen. My next one is in. Pin. Very good. Our next one is at. Bat. Very good. All right, now we're going to break them apart. Are you ready? Here's my first word. Dash. Ash. Here's another one. Fig. Very good. Ig. Here's my next one. Set. Here we go. Et. My next one is back. Very good. Let's do it again. Back. Ack. Awesome. The last thing that you are going to do today is I have this hot or not, okay? And down here it has all these little pictures. The first thing you're gonna do is cut straight across the bottom and then cut out all these pictures, and you're gonna sort them to either hot or not hot. All right, so let's go through. We have a frying pan. Is that hot or not hot? All right, how about an apple? Fire, lemonade, ice cream, ooh, blacks, oven, soda, grill, candle, and the candle has a flame on top. So I want you to cut these out and you to glue them down if they're hot or if they're not hot. All right, kindergartners, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday. Bye.